main project in the 8th grade journalism club will be to create your very own original podcast. This is because 32% of Americans consume podcasts monthly, making it one of the largest avenues for news and media to be consumed. We live in a world where we have a crazy amount of information at our fingertips. But how do we make sure it's good, trustworthy, unbiased, factual, and wholesome information? Well, we need to be critical thinkers and journalists ourselves. The goal of this journalism club is to equip and empower. Together, we will learn the steps of being a virtual journalist through the medium of podcasts. We will learn how to plan out, write, and produce our very own original podcast. The end goal of this club is to empower you to use your voice to bring truth and goodness into the world through media journalism and podcasting. Another way that you might feel empowered is that you could be on the radio. In fact, by joining this club, you are joining students around the country who are creating their own podcasts, and with the help of their teachers are competing for a chance to win NPR's grand prize and have their work appear on the prestigious radio station NPR. So by joining, you are joining the movement of the NPR Student Podcast Challenge. A quick summary of the club will be about a 2-month commitment, meeting once a week on Wednesdays from 2 to 3 p.m. This will only change on days that your teacher might have a meeting with the principal, and it might be bumped back by 30 minutes. So certainly keep an eye out for that. But in general, we will be there consistently from 2 to 3 on Wednesdays, and we will be going until March 15th, which is the deadline for the NPR competition. An example of the first 3 weeks would be moving from learning about podcast planning and brainstorming topics to learning about the technology behind producing podcasts, and moving on to recording sound bits, scripting, and actually recording perhaps interviews for your podcast. By the deadline in March, you will have a complete podcast on whatever topic you'd like. That could be arts, from poetry to politics, from environment to real estate. Whatever your interest is, I will just affirm your topic and approve it. And then when you are complete, I will upload it to SoundCloud and submit it to NPR so that you can be entered into the competition. Thank you so much for listening and for getting your interest piqued on this 8th grade journalism club. I hope you are as excited as I am to dive into the realm of virtual journalism and podcasting. If you are, please go to this bit.ly link and fill out the interest form. Be sure to do a good job on the paragraph that I have you write, because I have only a limited amount of seats in this club. And I want to make sure that you are ready and committed to the process of making quality podcasts, so that I am submitting a beautiful and well thought out podcast to this prestigious national competition. Thank you, and I can't wait to create with y'all.